What's up, guys? I'm T-Rust.
Danger Wrex.
A.M. coming at you. What up, y'all?
And this is our cult classics and our top picks at Melanated Geekdom. So,
You want to start first?
I do. I mean, we were just talking about my cult classic. For anyone out there that I think you should pick up a copy, find the system in a garage sale, wherever you need to, so you can play it, it's got to be Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar is a 3D straight-up fighter game where the characters, if you guys never played this before, can literally transform into were animals. There was Hugo the Wolf. That was like my go-to character. You what was one you said, A.M.?
I actually discovered that game in the streets of New York City on my way to get a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, and a crackhead came up to me. I was like, "Hey, little man, you play video games?" I was like, "Yeah." He handed me a scratched up PS1 disc of Bloody Roar, and I got it for $5.
Not little man. A crackhead called me little man. Hey,
and I
little
discovered
man.
Leo the lion, the
Leo the
tiger, the mole, and the rabbit.
The mole was a ninja. It was fucking sweet. Did you play it? Did you get a chance to play
No, I
it?
was too young.
That's out of your age bracket here. We're really carbonating
You
ourselves.
put lions and tigers that could turn into humans and
Yeah, and it was sweet. It started off on like the original like 3D like digital generation. Like it started off on the PlayStation, right? And it was on Dreamcast, and then like you got another adaptation. You got Bloody Roar 2 for the Xbox and the PS. That one was sweet. There was like this like it was a penguin. Okay, I love penguins. It was a penguin.
Oh, I remember the penguin.
In a raincoat.
But he also He was
a penguin in a raincoat.
But then he also transformed into a phoenix if you did the right combo. Oh,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Why was the penguin turning into a phoenix?
I don't know, man. I don't.
Why did he have a raincoat on?
Creature, right?
That don't.
Why did Hugo turn into a wolf? I don't know, man. I'm not the game developer. All I'm just saying is that is definitely my pick. You guys should definitely check it out. Watch some YouTube footage. Is definitely one of the coolest games I've ever played in my life. Cult classic. People who play the game love the game. People who've never played the game want to play the game. Like it's a cult classic.
I'm about to check it out. Mine is Infamous. Not the PS3. I'm talking the PS2 1 and 2 sequels. Those were perfect. The morale system was one of the very first.
I never had a chance to play that.
Best morale system in any game. I don't care. Best morale system, period.
No one has beaten it.
Yeah, I played Infamous.
That was the best thing. I don't. That was what got me into superheroes.
I remember seeing gameplay about that all the time. I really wanted to pick it up. I never got a chance. I was playing Xbox and PC.
When you were the bad guy in that game, the whole story changed, and people were terrified of you.
Terrified. I mean, the civilians would run away from you.
So I heard that you could do like full red lightning if you went evil.
Yes, you could do full red lightning.
Done. I already did that.
Yes, and the power system, the move sets changed. Instead of on both sides, if you were trying to be good, you were healing people that got injured. If you were bad, you were sucking the life out of them like a vampire.
The setting was dope too. It was like
the
future and like awesome. The city is all on lockdown. It was like some Last of Us kind of.
One of the best sequels to any game, period.
Yes.
Really?
Because it tied into the first one perfectly. Like how the first one ended, it literally picked up, and you had to deal with the consequences from the first game.
So like Mass Effect.
Probably better, honestly.
A little bit better.
Nah. Honestly, Mass Effect got a whole story dedicated.
We get it. Y'all like cinematic things.
Whoa! I was making an observation.
The morale system was one of the best. The story, how it continued to the second one, and it still picked up on the morale system a little bit. You know, on you being bad or good, but you still got the choice to pick if you wanted to change yourself. Overall, to me, Cole was an anti-hero, but the last Infamous and the breakoffs, I do not consider them actual games.
Tomatoes.
Fight me, internet.
The third one is tomatoes.
It was terrible. The first and two, reboot it. Let's bring it back.
And put it out on Xbox so I can play
Yes.
it.
Most importantly.
Please.
Tone?
I would say I got a good one. I enjoyed it coming out. The sequel sucked though. The first Mirror's Edge. The first one I had it for the 360 back in my 360 days.
Mirror's Edge was the shit.
I had it, yo. That game was. I mean, at first I hated it. I was like, "What the hell is this stupid game? I'm not shooting people."
Yeah, that was my same feel. I was like, I'm just running.
It introduced the whole gaming world to free running.
Like Forrest Gump, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That game, I think her name was Faith or something like that.
It was Faith, yes.
Yeah, they had a dope theme song. That's when music.
Yeah,
that's
the
when
music
games
was
cared about
fire.
music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That game was dope. It had the free running mechanic. You could just. It was crazy.
That's your cult classic?
You could just run and then you turn like blue and then you could just be flipping over everything. The whole screen turns blue. And then
I gotta interject. Of course, that would be your cult classic. It's Mirror Edge.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to call him out. I'm always calling him out.
I agree on that one though.
It's a good game.
I'm gonna defend him on that one.
It's a
That
Mirror's
one-
Edge.
that one was
I'm sorry.
great.
I feel like I bully sometimes.
Nah, it was good. Mirror's Edge. I mean, I remember.
Hey, I mean, if you like parkour, and that's
I
what
did
park.
it. I did it.
That's
That
what
was the thing.
parkour
I
was
didn't
hot.
like it. I got it, but I got into that one.
That was the only one. Yeah, I'm with you.
The whole world was white, and it was only like red little strips that you could interact with. That joint was dope. Then when you get really good at disarming people, you could like parkour, run over a fence, disarm a shotgun, and hit the dude in the face, and then go slide under a gate. That joint was dope. You go
So
on YouTube and
basically,
look at the way they do
it was
things.
Temple Run.
I mean,
No.
you can get a gun
It
at some
wasn't
point
telling
when you disarm some
It was
characters. You
Mirror's
can
Edge.
start shooting, but I mean, it was just funner not to shoot anybody. I mean, you would in hard
that game was
situations, but
was
if
a
I
good game.
It
can,
was
I'm
dope.
running. I'm gone.
It was a good game.
No, it was an enjoyable game. I wasn't like a big fan of it, but I did like Mirror's Edge. Then the sequel came out, and I was like, all right,
Yeah,
enough.
that sequel was bad.
Yeah, enough.
It wasn't even a sequel. It was a prequel on top of that.
Yeah, it was.
It was like before. Yeah, they didn't know what to do with it after that, man. They just.
Well, that is our cult classics. Let us know in the comments what your cult classics are. What games that just hold a special place in your heart.
Mirror's Edge.
Bushido Blade 2. Bushido Blade 1.
Oh, Bushido Blade.
Oh,
Nah, I like
oh
the
my
first one.
God, Bushido
You
Blade.
got one?
I like the Bushido.
John
Blade.
in.
Splinter Cell.
Splinter
That
Cell.
ain't no cult classic.
Why ain't
It's
it?
a cult
It's
classic.
that shit is a major release by Ubisoft.
Yes.
That's not cult.
Yeah.
That's not cult.
Yeah.
That's not cult. That
I
shit
mean,
was
no,
huge.
but when you put it compared
Bro,
to the other games
what-
that was
bro,
like it,
Wow.
Everybody with an Xbox has Splinter
There we
Cell.
go.
That shit was released. Split everybody
That was
played.
the only-
How many
that was
people in
the
this room
only
didn't
Metal
play?
Gear. That was
Okay,
the only
everybody
Metal
played.
Gear.
Everybody played.
but it was another game that was way bigger than that at the time, and that was Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
That was the only.
So
No,
Metal,
Gear-
it was like Metal Gear, and
Metal Gear had
then
no release at that time though.
yes, it did.
What Snake Eater was after Splinter Cell 1.
Well, back to the Let us know what your favorite is. Let us know what your cult
We had a
classic
gap.
is.
We did have a
And make
gap.
sure you follow and like this video. I'm T. Russ.
Danger Rex.
A.M. Mirror's Edge.
Stop that. This is Melanated Gato.